I mentioned this a few videos back. I actually found it, my Nintendo shirt that has the wrong A and B buttons. And it's an official Nintendo shirt. I checked in the back. That's crazy. Nintendo never makes mistakes. How's that Amiibo shopping going? Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd here to talk to you about some Nintendo Direct stuff, even though I feel like I'm talking to an empty room because you're probably all online right now trying to get your Lucinas and your Ninjas and your Nesses. I just want Pac-Man, man. I just want the pack. So on April Fool's Day, Nintendo dropped a whole bunch of Nintendo news, and it felt like April Fool's because a lot of gamers who talk a lot of crap about Nintendo constantly all of a sudden were interested in what Nintendo had to say that day. Joke well played, guys. I'm not gonna recap every single thing because I'm not a parrot. But I will tell you my favorite things from the Nintendo Direct, because then that makes me feel like I'm actually contributing something to society. So here are my top 5 favorite things from the Nintendo April Fool's Direct. This is the 30th anniversary of the original Super Mario Bros. Game, which doesn't sound right because I played Super Mario Bros. When I was a kid, and I am clearly 24. The television show. Mario Maker, the game where you'll be able to create your own custom Mario levels to tick off all of your friends. I am so excited about this because I just want to play other people's levels. I want to see who can frustrate me the most with their Super Mario level. I could probably make a series just of that. Nintendo 64 and Nintendo DS are now going to be added to Virtual Console for the Wii U. Exciting. Now the DS games are pretty interesting because you'll have different ways of being able to play them. For the 64 games, because you're not going to have a Nintendo 64 controller, which would be kind of cool if you could. Wink, wink, hint, hint. They're gonna give you the option to configure your Wii U gamepad the way you want to play your Nintendo 64 games. Super Mario 64 and Yoshi's Island DS are already available, and more games are on the way, including, surprise to me, Donkey Kong 64. I didn't think that was gonna be available because it was a whole collaboration with Rare. I just want the DK rap. The DK rap needs to be intact. DK. Donkey Kong. This Kong's got a funny face. And the curse has to be in it too. You gotta say hell. This Kong's one hell of a guy. Mario Kart is going to have some more costumes based on what Amiibo figures you have, and what I thought was really interesting about it is it's not just the Nintendo characters now. Sonic the Hedgehog, Mega Man, and Pac-Man. Y'all are just becoming buddies. Nintendo, be like Vin Diesel, make them family. The next DLC pack, instead of getting it in May, we're now actually going to get it April 23rd. We're getting that early, and if that weren't enough, Nintendo was like, we got one more thing. Y'all pulling a Steve Jobs on us, Nintendo. I love this. 200cc Mario Kart. And there's like jumps that you can do now because it's going so fast that are going to drive me insane. I am not ready for this. It's kind of interesting that Mario is getting 200cc Mario Kart announced the same week that Furious 7 is coming out. Crossover. We got a load of Smash Brothers news. April 28th, Mewtwo will be coming to the Wii U and the 3DS, and yes, you can buy him. $3.99 for each version, or $4.99, you get him for both versions. But if you're a Club Nintendo member and enter yourself to get the free Mewtwo DLC, you're gonna get it early. You're gonna get it on April 15th. So when you give all your money to Uncle Sam, you're all sad and crying because you broke. Nintendo's like, please take a look. And I remember talking to a friend recently being like, oh man, that's cool that Mewtwo's gonna be added as DLC. And he kind of looked at me like, well, you know they're probably gonna add other DLC. They're not just gonna give you one character. And I was like, what? That's stupid talk. Another DLC character? That's ridiculous, Lucas! Lucas from Earthbound, who was in the last Smash Brothers, is DLC for the new Smash Brothers. That's great. I'm sure that was very difficult for them to change Ness's clothes and hair. But no, seriously, it's really cool to see Lucas coming in and to see them even talking about the possibility of more DLC. They're even asking people to fill out a form to say what character you want next. I'm not even getting into that right now. That's a video in itself. I got some things to say about that form and about some of y'all with that form. Some of y'all got some pipe dreams. Some of y'all are smoking the pipe with the kind of suggestions that you guys are making. The Mii fighters in Smash Brothers are also gonna get some awesome new costumes, but you gotta pay for those too. Y'all been hanging out with Capcom too much now. You got Mega Man over, and then one of the Street Fighter guys came by and said, hey, you know what you can do? You can actually charge for clothes. Say, what? Yo, yeah, trust me. It's what's keep Capcom alive for so long. You think we're making money off the Mega Man here? Some of them are just funny animal suits like monkeys and cats, but you can also buy costumes based on Legend of Zelda, based on Mega Man and Mega Man X. You can dress up as Proto Man. Even though you gotta pay for DLC, I think it's a cool idea that you can give your Miis these character costumes, especially if they're based after other games. This could be the way to kind of bring in a character without making a brand new character. Maybe this is a way for all you Waluigi and Shadow people to wear a costume and shut up. Why can't Shadow be a playable fighter? He can't be a playable fighter, okay? Until Toadette is a playable fighter in Smash, then Shadow ain't got a chance. But more Smash Brothers means more Amiibo. The next wave is available May 29th. I say available like it really is going to be available. Available on eBay May 29th. And more Amiibo were announced to come out in July and September, and they also said that Lucas and Mewtwo will eventually get Amiibo as well, that you will not be able to find in any store, or they'll make it exclusive to Kmart or Little Caesars Pizza or something. Bye bye, sip sip, get a pizza Amiibo combo for lunch. Pizza pizza, Amiibo. That actually would be a good idea. I would totally buy some Little Caesars if it came with an Amiibo. I'm just throwing that out there, Nintendo. This is an idea for you. I'm making all kinds of ideas today. Pizza Amiibo, Fast and Furious Mario Kart, and Toadette and Smash. We gonna put the Wii U back on the map. You listen to me. Ideas are forming here. So with all this Smash Brothers news, this Mario Kart news, all the news they did about Splatoon and the Splatoon Amiibo, all the indie games that are coming to the Wii U, with freaking Octodad and Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures are now on the Wii U. What could possibly top all of this? What could be #1 on my list? Yarn Yoshi Amiibo! Oh my god, look at them. They're so cute. They're actually gonna be made out of real yarn, and they're gonna have the Amiibo symbol on their butts, and you'll be able to buy them in green and pink and light blue. They're gonna be absolutely so cute, except for the fact that you will not find them at any store whatsoever because they'll probably pre-order out the first day. Scalpers, you're ruining someone's Christmas. But that was just the tip of the iceberg of all the things Nintendo talked about. If you want to know what else they talked about, go watch the whole Nintendo Direct. If you need more video games in your life, I do a guest appearance in the web series Nerd Court. I'm in the episode called Sonic vs. Mario. Michael from the Warp Zone is in it, Greg Miller, IGN, Now Kinda Funny Games is in it, and I'm in it. Watch the video, tell them Black Nerd sent you. Dang it. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Audi 5000, chain chomp, yelp. I gotta go change the shirt. This is wrong.